Leaving your home country to study or to work could be really challenging. And so, for today's video, I'll be sharing some tips and advices on how we can be integrated successfully and sustainably in our host country. That takes time. Good morning! Isang napakagandang umaga. Buenos dias! Bom dia! I'm Guten Morgen! This is your Filipino hamburger and welcome back to my channel. Working, living, and studying in a foreign country could be really challenging, especially if it's a complete new environment. I mean, there's a language issue there. There's the cultural difference. You have the mentality, you have the environment, you have the weather. A lot of things that you have to deal. And integration? What's that? I mean, am I still Filipino? Oh yeah, I am definitely a Filipino. I did not forget my roots, but I learned to accept things the way it is here in Germany. Did that make sense? Well, I hope it did. For those who are struggling to integrate in their host city or host country, then this video will try to provide you some tips and advices on how to successfully and sustainably integrate in your new home. So I've been living in Germany for more than 7 years now. I came here as a student in 2013. I finished and I joined the labor market. It was a long, beautiful journey of learning. Learning the language, learning the culture, learning the society, learning the people, learning about the weather. Okay, tip number 1. If you really want to be integrated in this country, then you have to learn. Learn. Learn the language. Learn the language, guys. I mean, you don't want to miss out the jokes. You don't want to miss out the gossips. You don't want to miss out the small details in your office or in your university. So please learn the language. Even if you have to work in English or even if you are studying an English program, it's always an advantage if you know the language, because I always believe that the best way to connect with the locals is through their language. And come on, not learning their language is tantamount to being arrogant. Wow. Do you expect them to learn English just for you? Do you think they will adjust for you? Come on, you are the foreigner. You are the visitor. So at least you do some efforts to learn their language. Even if it's just like, Hallo, guten Morgen, das war's, Dankeschön, bitteschön. That's not difficult, oder? Doch, ein bisschen. Nee, doch, es ist wirklich difficult. Next tip, do not compare. Thou shalt not compare. What I'm trying to say here is that if you're a Latino or Filipino and then this is German, do not compare. Don't compare Latino-Filipino culture with German culture, because they're two different things. I mean, you're comparing a mango and an apple. These are two different things, my dear. So, if you really want to be happy and feel less frustrated by working and living in Germany, then do not attempt to compare how friendly Filipinos are with Germans, because that's a no-brainer question. The thing is, when you compare, then you always find problems there, because we are talking about two different cultures here. No, but seriously speaking, most of the time we tend to compare our culture with the culture of our host country. So like, yeah, but in my country people do this. Here people are not friendly. Well, maybe Germans are also talking or thinking that, wait, these people are weird. They are friendly. I mean, they trust easily. Why they are smiling all the time? That's weird. See my point? I don't know if I made myself clear. But yes, the moment you compare culture A with culture B, you lose. You won't be successful in integrating yourself in this country. So, as much as possible, just set aside your culture, but not necessarily forgetting it completely. Just set aside, put it there, and open your mind and learn and observe with this culture. Do not compare. Do not compare. Just try to meet halfway. Meet halfway. No! Okay, it's no longer funny. But yes, just meet halfway, okay? Because that's it. Apple, mango. Rice, potato. These are two different things. Next tip. Socialize. Yes, you heard it right. Okay, fine. This time it's a wrong timing to socialize because of COVID. But guys, don't just rely on your colleagues. I mean, most of the time, people think that, oh yeah, I already know German culture because I have a German colleague. Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Huh. You think that your German colleague is German? Go out! Go to the pubs, go to the bars, go to the market, go to the street, go to the cinema, go to the parks, because that's where you gonna learn the real German culture. But then, most of the time, okay, fine, I understand. After your work, after your studies, after your classes, you feel tired and you don't have energy anymore. But again, if you really want to successfully integrate yourself here in this country, then you have to do your assignment. You have to work on it. Okay? Engage with the locals. Socialize. Widen your network. Join different Facebook groups online. Well, Facebook is online. Because if you meet people from different backgrounds, then you are learning. So that's how they think. Oh, that's how they behave. Oh, that's how they laugh. Oh, that's how they love. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful experience to be surrounded with international group. Please, guys, if you want to be happy, living, working, studying here in this country, just don't spend your free time with the same people. Don't spend your free time, your weekend, with the same people from the same country, from the same island, from the same city, from the same school. I'm not mad. I'm just saying that go dance with the locals, go eat with the locals, play and drink with the locals, celebrate with the locals, party with the locals. And then you would manage to understand them better. You will have the opportunity to appreciate the differences. Open your network. Once your network is open and widened, trust me, you're gonna have the best time of your life in this country. Be open-minded. That's a very important attitude when living, studying, working in a foreign country. Open-minded in a way that, fine, you go to a sauna and you see 3 people in front or side of you fully naked. I mean, you don't have to be naked like them. You just have to accept that that's the norm in this country. And if that bothers you, then why did you go to the sauna? What? To observe? To look around and feel insulted and offended because someone was naked in front of you? No entiendo. Mamma mia. I don't understand. Why? Tell me. Warum? Next tip, observe. Okay? Observe. Just observe. Go to the supermarket, go to the restaurant, go to the cinema and observe. Okay? Observe how they behave, observe how they talk, observe how they eat, observe how they interact, observe how they react. Observe. Once you observe, you learn. Not necessarily you adapt. Not necessarily you will follow. Just observe, analyze, and say, oh, so that's how they react when you mention that word. Okay, so next time I will not mention that word again. Or, oh, she felt offended when I asked her why is she still single. So next time, I will ask her again. No, just kidding. So next time, I will not ask her anymore. You know, observe. Claro? Yes, I hope. Last but not the least, leave your comfort zone. Once you leave your comfort zone, then that's an opportunity for you to discover something new about yourself. Something new about your skills, capabilities, capabilities to be surrounded with foreigners, skills to interact socially, skills to communicate with differences, So, leave your comfort zone. So again, if you want to be successfully integrated in this society, learn the language, yeah? Do not compare. Socialize. Be open-minded. Observe. And last but not the least, leave your comfort zone time to time. Because when you leave your comfort zone, that's the time you learn. That's the time you expose yourself to reality. And when you are outside your comfort zone, you discover new things about yourself. You discover how beautiful the world is. You discover how nice Germans are. So yeah, that's basically it for today. I hope that you learned something from this video. And so if you did, then please give me thumbs up. And if not, still give me thumbs up. And for those who wants to suggest, or for those who have some suggestions, please comment below and I will try to accommodate your requests or answer your questions. And please subscribe and share these videos to your family, friends, colleagues, acquaintances, and exes. And yeah, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for staying until the last minute of this video. And once again, this is your Filipino hamburger who wants to say that the key to a successful integration is by learning the language, by being open-minded, by being observant, and by socializing, and by leaving your comfort zone. Again, do your job, do your assignment, exert some extra effort there. It takes two to tango. Ciao!